Hey y'all, how are you? Good evening. I know you don't usually see me this late in the evening. It is it's almost 8 o'clock, 7:42 on this side of the world. I decided to just drop in for a minute. Well, we're on vacation mode right about now, so the office is not mine. The office is my recliner on the first floor. So I've had to hello. I've had to regroup again, and I decided to come in this room. Okay, so I'm here. Drop on in. What I would like for you to do. Oh, here you come. Here we come. Here we come. Oh, let me do this also. Let me drop in my let me put in my Cash App. If you like what you hear, by all means, drop a dime or two. Okay. 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 It's been a weird time. What is my name? Okay. Almost forgot. Donations accepted tonight. Okay. Yeah, I was chilling. We were still in like this is MLK Day. I never do anything for MLK Day anymore because it's always the coldest day of the damn year. So I'm in the house. And I remember that. I don't like watching it on TV because I remember that and that triggers me. Oh, hello. Let me get my hellos in and then I'll tell you, you know, uh, I understood. Let me tell. Well, anyway, I got on my glasses to see. Janelle's hello, Harlem Cat. Hey, TT. And who else is here? Hello to everyone. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Yes, I decided to pop on in. I'm feeling good. Like I said, we're kind of on vacation mode, so everything's my schedule's thrown off. And here I am. Oh my goodness! Wait a minute. Oh, I'm so, nobody told me they could hear the TV. The TV's still on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like, what? Doctor Who? Oh my God, the TV's still on. Let me mute that. Um, what was I talking about? Oh, what was I talking about before I got distracted with the hellos? Yeah. Oh, I was talking about dropping a donation in, and what else was I? Oh well, it'll come back. It will come back. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Sassy Shade. Or Sassy Shade, which way is? Hi, dear. How are you? Folks, I'm damn serious. What was I talking about? You see, it's the Alzheimer's. I didn't take my brain pill today. Tell me what I was starting to talk about before I did the greetings. And this is becoming a problem now. I'm too easily distracted these days. Well, what did I say? I was going to be talking about Anton Daniels. Uh, he's supposed to be I guess, a life coach for men or a business coach for men. He's red pill all the way. And I was on Corey Holcomb, who is he's one of the raunchy comedians. Sometimes he says, "Hi, Constance, how are you?" Constance Nelson. Sometimes there was a time when Corey used to have me laughing, but after a while, you get tired of hearing women being called bitches. You know, sometimes that shock jock stuff. He is a comedian. That shock jock stuff. It's funny in the beginning, but after a while, it just plays out. They got into. They were supposed to have a discussion, and it's supposed to be a comedic show, and it damn near got into a free for all. And I'm like, what the hell was behind this? What in the world? They never got to the subjects. They just went and I'm like, I'm gonna look into that to see what really was behind that. Was that what was that? What was behind that big argument? I mean, you would have thought they were folks in the streets ready to brawl. I'm like, right after 3 o'clock and the bars closed. What, mad because the last drink has been called and nobody can get any. I mean, they were hot as fish grease. I'm like, what the hell did I just turn on? And also, I want to look into. I want to see if Don Lemon is really in trouble with the DOJ or who is it now? Homeland Security. I still say, if you can hear me, If they investigate you, you better damn sure investigate them. Nothing in the law, nothing in the field of law stops an investigation as quickly as a counter investigation. Yes, take that to the bank. And what else is going on? I don't know. I keep forgetting that third party. It's a third item that I wanted to get to. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Because that's what I was starting off with. And then I had to stop myself because I was going off script. Not that I have one, but I have a script in my head about what we're going to talk about tonight. So here we go. Oh, all right. It's nice. Now, this might put you to sleep. I don't know. We're going to breathe tonight. My little bell, my big bell's downstairs. It's too loud for this time of day. We're going to do the breathing. We're going to breathe in through the nostrils to the count of 3. Hold it to the count of 3. Exhale to the count of 3. And we're going to do it 3 times. Why do I use the number 3 for expression? So here we go. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Breathe in. Hold it. Release. Last time. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Even those 3 little short breaths should have had sent you some type of an energy shift to calm down. Okay. Put this back on my altar. Whoops. Okay. So, where was I going to start with? I know all of YouTube has heard about. Hello, hi, Sandy Berry. Hello. Where was I? Well, let's start with Corey. I don't know if you even know who Corey Holcomb is or any of those guys, but it just was. It's all over YouTube. It's all over Black YouTube, Black male YouTube. And I'm like looking at the guy's take on it, and I'm like, talking among men. I'm like, okay, that's how you guys see it, because I see something different. I really do. I see the animosity was there on Anton's side. Corey was taken unaware because he didn't really know what he was talking to. Oops. He knows now. He knows now. And see, when you're a public speaker, you run into, whenever you run into, it's always that one who wants to challenge you on everything you said for the last 20 years. And they come with this attitude. The same thing happened to, something similar happened to Billy Carson not that long back with this what do you call it? Apologist, some type of Christian apologist that turned out to be completely fake. Cost this man his marriage and every damn thing else. So they're out there, folks. They're out there. Why do they do this? Some people just like to start shit. I was looking at something this morning. Now, this is going to sound crazy. Well, it might be, maybe for some of you not. The Gnostic Christians, or the Gnostics, believe there are 3 types of humans. What they call the helix, who have really no soul spark. They don't have one. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. They don't have any light. I call them the soulless one. They're soulless, period. All they are about is whatever is about at the time, whatever society is into at the time. They're your MAGA people. Okay. Especially material things. What's best for me? It's all about me. They're your narcissists. They're those people in that whole mindset. That's them. No, not all MAGA people are soulless. They just fell into the trap, which makes them a different kind of person. Those who fell into the trap and now eyes are open and realize, oh my God, what have I done? The Gnostics call them the psychic ones. They may have special abilities. They might not have special abilities. Hey, Allison knows. But they know when they've screwed up, as opposed to the others, the helix. They call them the helix. I call them the soulless ones. They don't give a damn. Period. If I didn't get mines, it's gonna be a problem, and they don't care. They have no morals about anything other than getting theirs. Okay, I call them soulless. They got a lot to learn. They're not like they're not like us. And then you have, from what they are calling the psychics, to those who do have some light in here, the divine spark in here, because if they didn't know they messed up, I'm talking about the mag, as I said, are soulless, then well, they're not all soulless. This no. Because those who realize they messed up, that's the second category of human being. The Gnostics call them the psychics. I don't know why. Because according to the Gnostics, they're still looking on the outside for information when they've got all they need on the inside. All they need to do is sit still and think about it. Sit still and meditate. Turn off the damn YouTube. Turn off TV. No more rallies. Just sit still and think about it. Don't even go to church. Because now we know ICE is in the church, which means we got mega churches that can steer you right over the cliff. Just stay in your chair at home or your floor, your corner, or whatever. Be still. Breathe. And think of nothing. But whatever your question is, make sure you got a piece of paper and a pen you can write it down on. No, you're not keying this in. You're going to write it down with a pen or a pencil to make it stick in here. Those are the folks. I call them the awake. Those are who awaken. They're awakening. Not everybody's woke. None of us are really all that woke. We are awakening. Okay? And then the third level of human, straight off children of the Nephilim, or those who came to earth. They didn't fall. They landed. Them folk. Okay? And that's where those folks, they know they go within. They've always done it. These are your new Buddhas and your new saints. And the mothers of the church, those who just have these extraordinary ways of being that we can't figure out. We say we attribute it to a lot of prayer because they're that powerful, these women in the church. I'm sure, I guess they got some brothers in the church now, some church fathers in there who have the abilities, sitting in the back of the church astral traveling until the boring part is over and come right back in. Yes, I know they do that because I know there's some, because I met a lady who sits in the back of the church, and when she gets bored, she closes her eyes and astral travels. And when the lecture is done and when the minister is done, she comes back. She told us that. Her words. I'm not giving any names. But the church is in Northeast Baltimore. Okay. No, she's the oldest one of the mothers of the church. She came to check us out. I was in the Eckankar then, and that's all we did. And chant yourself right into another realm real quick. But anyway, so as far as I'm concerned, that's the Gnostic three. They call them the helix, the psychics, and the pneumatics. I want to add a couple more. The jackasses. Okay. That's a fourth one. Just don't want to be a jackass. But I feel a lot better. Allison. Thank you. But they might fall under the helix. How about calling them straight what they are? The hell raisers. So I'm learning you don't share your gifts with everybody, of course. And you don't share your knowledge with everybody, of course. And sometimes you just don't share yourself, your goodness, your essence, your nothing with everybody. But anyway, let me get back into this. I want to know what the hell, blue hell. And should I use these or should I use I'm gonna use both anyway. What what was behind that discourse between, start with these. What was behind the discourse between Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb? What was the what was it about? I couldn't even tell you what the subject. There was no subject. The subject was like, I think you're an asshole, and I think you're an asshole, and I think you so blah blah blah. You what? Oh my god! And you kiss that what? That was the discussion. So what was the what was that about, Spirit? Calling my tarot team. Hey buddies, how are you, my friends? We're not gonna be long. It's too late at night. And you know this is my NCIS night. If they got it on tonight, I don't know. Um, what was that all about? Because it made no sense to me. Angie Bell, hello, hello. Yeah, I think it's more type. I've always known there were different tribes of people because they've got a lot. You've got I can't remember. They're not Zulus. I don't think they're. What's that? Bantu. I don't know what they are. A tribe of people, melanated, dark brown, Hershey brown, who look Chinese, not Japanese, not Indian. They look straight up Chinese, but brown. There's a tribe like that in the Hausas like that in Nigeria. But these folks in South Africa look more Chinese than the folks in. You know how what in the community we have there's always the black kid with the Asian eyes, and we call him China doll or China ball or China this or China that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Gallo. Gail. Gail Lewis. Thank you. Um, and well, that needs to be looked into to see where those people, because people move around. If people are moving around, okay, now we know where Chinese people came from. Folks, did you know black folks were 7 million years old on this planet? I didn't know. I was watching something on YouTube. Not that I'm going to go out and prove it, but it's interesting. So, uh, did I? No, I didn't. What in the world brought all that out during that discussion? Oh, got him up. So, Anton came for Bear. This is the Knight of Swords. This is okay. We have the Knight of Swords. He came very aggressive. Ooh, look at this. Now, oops, holding it like this. This your Pope, Bishop, Cardinal, High Priest of your church or your institution. But when it's like this is total irreverence to the leader of the group. This is a leader, but he's not perceived as a good leader because no one listens to him. People are beginning to doubt him. Anton again. This is interesting. Let's see what the third card is about. Ooh. In this case, it's money, but it's also audience. It's audience. Because yes, everybody on YouTube is talking about this, and this has got to have pumped them up. How many times that piece was played and reviewed and shared over and over and over and over and over again? Somebody got paid, and a lot of people got views. Well, a lot of people. Tanton got views. This is all he did. This is so simple. So let me put these cards here. The cards are like this. They're like this. The aggressor coming to dethrone or to take the views and to take the audience of this man who he sees as a fake and a phony. But he's the fake and the phony. And he came to dethrone the man from his own show so he could take his followers. But his followers keep moving right along. Okay. You're not a comedian. Okay, here's the bannering. This is going back and forth. Tower, big explosion. Yeah, it was an explosion. It was not a discussion, ladies and gentlemen. And all in between, bonds, non-bonds, binaries. It, weirdest stuff you ever want to see. Showing off. Here's King of Wands. The King of Wands is a great PR person, a great marketing person. Uh, what do you call that person? That's marketing. Like an agent or something like that can get you in the right doors. That's what was happening. And he doesn't care if the coverage is positive or negative. The thing is to promote something, get it promoted, get it out there. And here comes, is this Corey? I don't know. King of Swords, King of Swords energy. This is more than likely is Corey, but we will see. He also, my King of Swords is also a judge. See, but let's keep going. See, King of Swords energy is very militaristic. It's very black and white. The law is the law. You know, that's it. That's it. That's all. There is no emotions there. I don't see Corey yet. Oh, this is a change. This is a Wheel of Fortune. Oh shit. What the hell happened? Okay, let's keep going. So somebody's concerned about being ruined. Who? Neither one of them. Okay, YouTube, social media, all across the airwaves, information is fine. Who is somebody's withdrawn into themselves to take a look at that? They don't found their little white light within. What? Wait a minute. Secrets coming out. Here's the priestess. She knows all. Yes, somebody saw. Hold on. Wait. Who? Okay, let me put this over here. Um, I have my hands. I need to understand this Ten of Swords. Neither one of them were ruined. No, I didn't. What did I eat for dinner? Yeah. Ooh. What is the Ten of Swords? What is the Ten of Swords? Now, the secret that may have been revealed was that Anton was there with his girlfriend, not his wife. That was revealed. Okay. Mm-mm. And that's something else too, because Anton didn't know if that man would have approved of having that woman there, and he got shocked when he found out he didn't. He said, "That's not your wife. I don't know who that is." Whoa. Came out of Corey's mouth. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. I know what the heck is in his hands? He's got, okay, modern. This is a hat. What are these hands doing? He's got all kinds of stuff. This is a very busy picture, but this is a soldier. You know, the Knight of Wands is a soldier. He's got his hat. I guess he's getting ready to make a move. Okay, it's clarifying the Ten of Swords. I'm using another card. We have Three of Pentacles. Okay, we have people working together. I guess this is the crew. And the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. So that some people feel that he tried to ruin a good situation, that Anton Daniels came in to ruin a very good and positive situation. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know how that could have been. I don't expect anything positive coming out of Anton Daniels' mouth. When you're dealing with somebody, bottom line, I mean, Ace of Swords. I mean, Ace of Swords, Pentacles, money. That's about money. I'm going to turn this over and put this where the cards. Put that there. That's still weird. Moving right along, moving right along. Yeah, the energy. Are you getting the yin yang? I don't know. I just feel great. But I noticed I got to get some yang in my yin. I tell you really quick soon. Um, mm. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Two cards came up. Oh, somebody didn't get paid for that, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't pay him either. You come in there and try to cuss me out on my show? We have the Four of Swords, somebody trying to hold their own, trying to maintain. And then we have the Devil, which is a blocking, stagnating energy. This is the kind of energy that can be a major distraction to keep you from reaching a goal kind of energy. Yeah. Addiction's a part of it, but so is mess starting. Yeah. Now, where did this? So this is going to be up here. Mm-hmm. So Corey is aware. He should be aware of this woman, that Anton came up there with malice in his heart and to make him look stupid. But that's what it is. Yeah, disappointment, Four of Cups, and the mental challenges part. And the emotional challenge. Ooh, does he want to whip his ass? Ace of Wands. Want to beat him with a stick or just his fist? So he's still hot over that. And as far as Corey's concerned, he's still the king. Oh, the emperor. The emperor. It's his show, 5150. So this man came down there. Yeah, Corey's disappointed. Like he said, I don't believe in everything you say. I don't agree with everything you say, but dang, what did you come here for? You know who would have pulled some crazy shit like that? My ex-husband. Mm-hmm. Would have came through the door all nice while people were watching, and then do something like say something smart and nasty. What? Instead of saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah blah blah. What? And nobody can hear it but you. And see, then somebody's triggered, and then they're gonna say something back, and then why you say that to me? That kind of passive aggressive narcissistic idiot. Okay, that's what. Let me. So basically, damn, isn't that something? That man came on that man's channel to ruin him for views. And all right, let me look. I'm gonna ask. I have behind the what's beneath. What lies beneath here? What lies beneath? Uh, so what lies beneath the whole Anton Daniels Terry Hokum argument? Okay. Copycat. Copycat. The court knew not to ask him back anymore. Keeping a promise. So somebody was keeping a promise. So did Anton go over there to mess with Corey at someone else's bidding? She who wears red lips. Don't look at me. Oh my God, y'all. This whole thing was about his girlfriend. Corey must have said something smart to his girlfriend. He did say some nasty shit about his girlfriend. I don't know who she is. Get her out of here. I don't know who she is. So this is what motivated. So this is what motivated Anton Daniels to go over there and try to call Corey Holcomb out on Corey Holcomb's show. I ought to tell his wife. Everybody has by now. So he did that to try to put a dent in the man's. So this is a competition thing. And if it's red lips and private relationship, yeah, we know what that is. That's the side chick energy. Ain't that a bitch? Well, and also it gave him what you call it, views. It gave him views. Ooh, I know. Next time, Corey's gonna have to write down what is to be discussed on these people. I pulled the Hangman, Justice, Star, and Emperor. So, what does that mean to you, Allison? Yeah, somebody they stuck in justice. Somebody stuck in some old ways, trying to reach for balance. The Star and the Emperor. Yeah, that's Antoine and Corey. Yeah, they got. If you have seen that video, they definitely got stuck, y'all. And it was about perspectives, like Handman perspectives. Put it out. Oh yes, he put the woman out on blast. But I was shocked of Corey. I really was. I couldn't figure out what the hell. And why does Corey care? Because the thing Corey is an A-class #1 total dog. Okay. And I knew he wouldn't care. But for some reason, when Anton showed up with his girl and not his wife, it set Corey off. That's another thing that was an upset. So that tells you right there. I don't know what that tells me. Because like I said, we know. Well, now let me shut up. I don't know that man personally. I just know his work. And like I said, anyway, who knows? The comedy, the performer is on stage, but when the performer is off stage, they're different people. What am I doing now? So I don't know. Oh, I'm getting ready to put him away. Next up, I want to know if Don Lemon is really in trouble. He hadn't done anything. They said he joined the anti-ICE protesters in the church. No, he followed them. No, he was told they were there. He was following a story, follow a lead. He talked to everybody. And then they didn't like the way he talked to the pastor there, who was supposed to be a director of ICE, one of the ICE's directors, pastor of the church, which is what started the whole thing anyway. Now, and they can't. Somebody said allegedly. You don't have to say allegedly because they got him on camera with Kristi Noem during an interview, and now the world knows he's a pastor, and that's what happened when I don't know how they found. Well, he had, these officials, this the wrecking crew, this creep squad is always ready to investigate someone, and they fail to realize they're being investigated by the most. And some might be the best because some folks are retired from doing what? What is their job? Researching. What was my job? I was paralegal. I know how to dig deep too. And take it to the judge and file it. That was my job. I filed cases on your ass when you violated it. You think it would be hard to find? You see how they found that Jonathan Ross guy, how quickly it was. Now they moved his family somewhere else. Yeah, they're gonna find his medical records too. And yes, some people are willing to lose their jobs and everything else behind some of this shit. They are. I don't know if it's an act of God or they being pushed or whatever it is. But hey, Sheila K, I knew you would pop by this evening. How are you, darling? Yeah, knows they expecting the mirror to go one way. Yeah, the way they see mirror, mirror on the wall. So now let's see if Don is in any trouble. They had the nerve to say he put on notice. Don, I gave you my message twice. I put it in your thing too. It's in your chat. No, I'm not a lemon drop or a lemon head, but I like Don. Yeah, I subscribe. I like Don. Yeah, now Don can say what he damn well want to say because I know he got hung up on CNN so often. I'm like, Don, shit, say it. Oh, you can't say it. Never mind. I used to be in broadcasting too. I know. And when I hate this, but when they hate to say this, but when they fired him, I was so happy because I know he was free and here come the real. Oh my God. I was just waiting. It took a bit. Next thing I know, Dawn is on YouTube. Oh, I gotta get over there. I'm subscribing. Yes, I did. But anyway, now, is Don, I want to know, is Don Lemon really in trouble? No. Are they going to harass? Is the DOJ, Christy Nome and Company, yeah. Are they going to harass or harm Don Lemon in any way? Lemon Don. Lemon. His name is Lemon. Mm-hmm. Now the Fed's going to harass Don. Or stay the hell away if they had good sense. You don't harass the press. Been better? Oh, girl, breathe and listen to some beautiful sounds, healing music. I guarantee, especially if you can find some tuning forks and from sounds on YouTube. 258. If it only have 528, then listen to 528. But try to find 258 hertz to listen to. You'll feel better. See, we have to be proactive with our self-care and our feelings these days. And we got to keep them on tight control because there's too much shit swirling around us right about now for anybody to be distracted by feelings, emotions, whatever, no money, new money, whatever, or some other shit that this idiot has done that's reached the news. Of the creep squad with the main creep. No. Uh, I tell you, honestly, if this shit wasn't so serious, if people hadn't been hurt, babies hadn't been gassed, women hadn't been murdered, if this, none of that happened, this would be entertainment tonight. But it's not. It's not. And also by now you probably have figured out that yeah, ICE is definitely in the Helix, the Hellraisers. Helix. Hell, why just come out and say Hellraiser? I mean the Hellraisers. And the Hellraiser, no help for. There's no help for them. So you don't try to persuade, convince, flip, Christianize, Nah, they ain't down. Nah, not interested at all. So now let's see about Mr. Don. Mr. Lemon. All right. They're really gonna mess with Don. Okay. Ooh, yeah, they're gonna ooh. Yeah. No, it's him and her. I think it's gonna be Pam Bondi and whomever. What is it? Pam Bondi and Steve Miller. Is he a Cancer? Where's my doggone it? What did I do with my Stephen Miller, yeah. Is he a Cancer? What did I put my I call myself so organized. I have everything right where I need to reach. All I need to do is reach it and then can't find something. I missed something. Okay, let me do this real quick. Stephen, I think, is a PH Miller. Come on, damn it. I do believe, yeah. because he has nuts age. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, what's his age? Oh, he's a Virgo. Who knew? So both of them could be. He could. This could just. Both of these could be Stephen Miller, the one who feels things very deeply and doesn't show them like a Virgo, and the one with the claptrap legal mind, like the Queen of Swords. No emotions registering at all. Oh, they're assessing the situation. Yeah, they're looking at him, but they always were. They're looking at him. They're looking at you, Don. Mm-hmm. Oh my good Don. They feel they can buy you off and make you go away. And that's all I'm saying about that. They want you stuck in their old mode of thinking. But they think that you can go away. And they might be willing to put out some money. Should I continue? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, DTD, that's a damn good question because I don't think anybody bought it. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Are we done with the energies dropping? We done with Don Lemon? Now let me get into some of your questions then. Y'all got some good questions. Hold on. I'm looking at these last here. Why is the oil over that? What do you mean? Come on, think about it. Come on, Dana. Or is it Dean? Deanie Butt. Come on. Who did DT sell the seas? Venezuela, Russia, and friends. Why is the seas Venezuelan order in a Qatari bank? That's the new bank. He's not going to put it in Switzerland's bank. Where was that money you would go? You could only have that Swiss bank. That's been compromised. Mm-mm. That's not all. That's not all. It's in the Qatari bank, the Qatar bank. Mm-hmm. You know, Deanie, they season this. He's seasoning this oil for himself to distribute. So anybody buys it. But see, listen, what Exxon said no, they weren't interested. Who and others I've never heard of. Shine something. They said no, they weren't interested. So if Russia doesn't buy it, and right about now things are moving so quickly and so deviously and diabolically, it's going to sit there. Those funds are going to sit there. They're going to make a lot of interest. A lot. Okay. I did Corey and Anton, and I did Don. It was a third thing. What was the third thing? What was the third thing? I don't know. Let me go back up here. Ooh, what is this? Where'd that come from? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Live chat. Okay. Oops. Take it back up because it just fell back down. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'm really warm. I'm hot. Quite warm right about now. I just threw this on because I was comfortable already in my little sweats. And I'm like, why not just go on for a few minutes? Mhm. Okay, what happened? Two of wands. Okay, two of wands. That's going to be business. That's a business decision. Three of pentacles. That's the people who have the monies in the group. Eight of ooh, somebody pulled out of that deal fast. But the deal kept going on. How did that work? Mm. What was the? Do you remember the question, Alice? I said, oh, okay, okay. Just shuffle, go for. Uh-huh. 3, 2. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that was mobile and shiners. The some it looked to me like it's saying shine. I don't know, a gas company name or petroleum company name of shine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, they're gonna find out why you don't mess with the press. Oh, so they think they're so bold, like they're in Russia, like they can harass and then snatch up, or Iran or other countries, and snatch up journalists. Really? Yeah. And D.L. Hughley. Ah, good, good. I saw him on the show tonight. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and we know Dean Buck. He sees the Venezuelan oil, but he ain't doing nothing. Ain't doing shit with it because now they don't want to be bothered. People, countries, not just countries, but corporations are backing off that deal, whatever that deal was. And so I know Qatar is very happy that money is sitting in the bank, but it's not so. I don't know how that works because he hasn't gotten paid yet because they said they didn't want the oil. Mm-mm. We got two mega oil companies that said no, thank you. And what are these now? Here we go. Just because a country is talking against the head creep in the creep squad does not mean they're not doing business still with the head creep in the creep squad. That's why I said, who's got the oil? Russia. Who else is over there? Probably. Who's got that Venezuelan oil? Spirit, talk to me. Russia, Iran, and trailer, what? That could be a corporation. Trailer something. But the way it's spelled is spelled with a J. Jaylor, like, and it's spelled, it's pronounced trailer. Let me look that up. Here, let me look that up. See what happens. Trailer, trailer. Okay. Or maybe I looked a little too far. Trailer. Um, the words I saw were J, capital Jay. Oh, it's LOR. See what that. Okay. There is a Jaylor manufacturer in Ontario, Canada. They manufacture agricultural equipment specializing in total ration feed mixers for dairy and beef cattle with its production facilities. Uh, jailers, trailers. What is this? Oh, that's ooh. That jailer, that JY, to me, it's I hear trailer, but it's spelled JAYLOR. They are in not just farming, they are steel fabrication. They do oh, okay. Mm. JLOR is a successful international corporation, but it's never forgotten its roots. Its roots is in Canada. I knew it was a corporation. It's a big one we never even heard of unless we're in farming industry or steel. Farming and steel, farming, steel and oil. What that sound like, y'all? What are they building? What are they building? Okay. Michael Cohen is scared. He's so scared right now. It's not funny. Spirit said maybe he's in the Epstein files. Spirit got jokes. That's not a reading, okay? Who knew? Who knows? What the hell happened to? He's scared. Every time he opens his mouth, he's scared. When he was on those other shows, Midas Touch with Ben, Mycellus, I'm sorry, Mycellus or Mycellus, um, he was angry. I'll tell you what they did. That's why I went to jail. Now, Michael, Mike Cohen is scared shitless. Okay, why did Michael Cohen flip the script, or did he? Michael Cohen has told the reporters, told the news that the DA's lawyers, the AGA's, whoever was trying the case, the prosecutor's lawyers forced him to say anti-Trump things in his testimony. Is that true? And why has he flipped? Excuse me. Where's my water bottle? Oh. And this is Michael Cohen. Okay. 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 Oh, he's been threatened. He's been threatened with a lawsuit, investigation, or something going on. Mm-hmm. And things have changed for him drastically. So this is two major arcana cards. He's in the suit. Yeah. He's fighting back. There's a conflict. Yeah. I think he may have been or may be in some type of legal entanglement with the creep squad. Make that the head creep. Here's the Four of Wands. This is my White House card. Yeah. He doesn't want to go back to jail. Yeah. Things are up in the air right about now. And the old way of thinking stays the same right about now. He knows he might be in trouble. Wonder who that is. She comes rushing in. Hmm. Um, who did I say this was at the last reading? This was not Steve Miller. Which one? Oh, did he? Well, it was him come rushing in. Okay. Steve Miller comes a rushing. He's not a lawyer either. No zippity doo dah about the law. Yeah, with the butt whip. He's gonna. He's. They're cracking the whip over here. They're cracking the whip on him. Bondi, Bondi. Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, Queen of Cups. She's my Queen of Cups. Gnome is my Queen of Swords. No, she's not the swords. She's too. No, she doesn't have the intelligence. She's my Queen of Pentacles because she's about that dollar, and that's all she's about. That's the reverse side of the Queen of Pentacles. Has no empathy for anyone. Okay. Here's a knight. He has to make some moves, or he has to move, or they want him to move. Well, this is also, it could also be the flip. Look at the sound. Do you see those little waves in the back? That's how sound spins. It looks like the knight is trapped in a sound wave. Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. That's how energy works. That's how energy. This, if you can imagine, this is basically what we look like. If you could imagine, here's your body, and here again, you see those sound waves in the back? Those waves in the back, that's our vibration. That's our energies. Those are our energies. This is what we look like outside of the body. Well, you could keep the body on the inside, but you couldn't see anything but your frames probably. But this is what's all around us. Now, this is like, if you can imagine what it would look like if it was bent down. That's basically it. That's, where did I get this? Put this away. That's basically it. I don't need that. That's what we look like. So when we have information coming, we got these little light beams and sound beams and other things that hit those beams. They're our chords, as if we were a note or something. And there's something that triggers, or it lodges itself in and stays and impacts our thinking and our decisions. No, like I said, no, that gnome is my Queen of Pentacles because she doesn't have the wherewithal to be, neither does Bondi, but to be a Queen of Swords. Not that smart. Move that over there. Yeah. Bondi's gone after Michael Cohen and told him to shut up. Ooh. We'll freeze your assets and take every bit of money. We'll sue you. That was 10 of Pentacles reversed. And she did it in a nice, nasty way. But also, this can also be Michael Cohen himself. No, guess who's taking a rest? Four of Swords. Knight is on in the tombstone in the tomb. That means rest time. That's meditation. That is just going offline and staying away from the reporters. Going to ground. Oh my goodness. He's lying about something. Or they want him to lie. That's Ace of Swords reversed. We don't get that often. Look, and throwing all force of the government on him. That's what he's afraid of. That's what he's afraid of. Now he's choosing his alliances. He's selecting new alliances. This is the Lover's card. Selecting to align himself with other people who can protect him. You understand? That's why he's going back to MAGA. So he thinks. And oh, his money's low. They're messing with his money. They've promised him this is a deal. Yeah. He's disappointed, but he can't. He's in a he can't move. He's in a box. They got him. They got him. Bottom of the deck, overwhelmed. Yeah, I thought about that too. No, he's not gonna off himself. Mm-mm. And look at here, look at here, look at here. Who's in the? Did I call it, or did I call it? And then after this, I'm gonna have to get out from here. Look who's in the mix. You see who's peeping over there. Look who's in the mix. There's conflict. And he's trying to defend himself from her, making it from what he has said on these different shows, and now he's overburdened. But that's who it was. Mm-hmm. And they did it secretly too. Let's just say she made him an offer, a secret offer, and he's scared to death to take it, but he has to. Okay, folks, on that, let me collect these cards. Oh, it's after, okay. I think wait a minute. I think NCIS has gone down to Sydney. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, this is my origins. Okay, we're going. Okay. I was only going to spin. Hello, Linda Russell. Long time no see. You're coming in as soon as I'm coming out. But thank you for dropping by. Linda, hello, hello. Thank you very much. Rhonda, hi. Okay. Now, what's the stands? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, the thing about Sasha Riley. Let's save that one because I'm getting ready to get offline now. Yeah. I just stopped at the Michael Cohen thing. He wasn't the third one I was thinking of, but y'all asked me about. I won't forget Sasha Riley. Ooh, people who've been hurt like that, I just don't like reading because it hits me. I don't. I don't. I mean, if they come to me for a reading, then we'll sit down and we'll deal, and I'll just cleanse myself and detox myself and do what I gotta do, you know. But just on GP, Okay, what am I doing now? Oh, I'm saying bye bye. Yeah. Okay, folks, I feel good. And I will talk to you another time. My schedule changed again. But this was the vacation thing. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'm getting better with the book. I'm organizing it. I've got the first 5 chapters now, and I feel good. Allison, that's how that is. Isn't it interesting? But I miss you. Wait, let me take it up here. Dana says, what about Sasha Riley? Will that go anywhere? Spirit said no. That's as of tonight. Spirit said, then come on, come on, Spirit. They're going to do anything to support Sasha. No, they aren't. Okay, well, I heard you the first time. Thank you. No, for now. Thank you, Spirit. Whichever one of my tarot team is that tarot team. I mean, it's a group. Everybody looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy without the blue. So. They're a collective. So sometimes I couldn't tell you which one I was talking to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Well, they all look the same. They don't care. They're formless light. They're formless light. They know I love them as they are, and I understand what they are. Okay. They get cranky sometimes, though. They get cranky, just like you. Sometimes the guardian angels or the angel guards pop in, and they can be pissy sometimes. If you've ever been popped up beside the head and no one was there, probably one of them. Mm-hmm. Rhonda says, I think the oil. Yeah. Oh, Billions, around the billions. That's why they don't want any part of it. Yes, that's exactly what happened. And Jolinda says, "Hello, Miss Ju. Are you feeling? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I'm not letting anybody in my house but my daughter." And she's popping immune stuff. She works with the children. She's a teacher. She popping stuff every day. Make sure I take my vitamins. Like I take all this medicine. I don't need vitamins. Take your vitamins. Okay. She's become the mother. Hmm. Oh yeah. Lev Parnas is more courageous than the American-born Michael Cohen. Yeah, because he's got to prove something to himself. He's got to prove to himself that he is a true American. Everybody, America's never been, it's been just as bad or as good as any other country, but it's the principles that we have. That's just our principles. That's what draws people here. And the money. Well, the money goes with the damn principles. If you follow the principles, you're gonna make some money because you're gonna be in a higher vibration, and money's gonna come and talk to you. You're gonna say, "Hi, money. It's good seeing you. Have a seat, or come on and drop right on in this account. Thank you very much. Oh, my life is great. I know every day it doesn't mean the sun is gonna shine, but in general, as bad as things are right now, my life is still great. That's the American way. The pursuit of happiness. Hmm. And there were principles to live by, just like in Buddhism. There are principles to end your suffering. Either you follow them or you don't. Hmm. It's nothing unique, but yeah, you'll find, and them getting away, getting right. They're just these soulless ones, the hellraisers, throwing out these immigrants coming in here that are supporting our country. Everybody's not, everybody's not cool. There's shit with people everywhere. Of course, the criminals are going to come with the other people. You're not going to find them hanging out at Home Depot. Um, what was I going to say? But they get this more American thing than we are. They didn't have the principles to live by that we had before this man came into office. That's why they're here. When people say they come here for a new life, they're dead serious. We have no idea because this has been our life all our lives, and we're sick of this bullshit, and we're sick of that bullshit, and blah 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 blah. And then we see these folks coming in here and outpace us. Well, I guess so, because they know what the hell they're looking at. We're still, I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of this. I don't know, racism, sexism, religion, ageism, distractions. The isms are also distractions. Yeah. They don't come in here with those isms. They got their own isms that pertain to back down there, but are not going to be even in effect up here. That's how they soar. They're focused. That's why they think we're dumb too. But they're moving right along. Yeah, don't worry, babe. Thank you. This was not scheduled. I just jumped on here because I know I hadn't been over here in days, and I have got to spend some time. Okay. Let's see. I keep missing you, sweetie. I'm listening to. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Which testimony? You talking about Michael Cohen? I didn't listen to him. I just looked at him. I'm like, oh, that man is scared to death. Prayers up for Michael Cohen. His life is online, or he feels that his life is online. I don't want nothing to happen to that man. Nothing happened to him anymore. He got caught up as a kid, and it just looks like he's damn near 40. And he's still caught up in the same shit and don't know how to get out. I will chant. I'll chant for Michael Cohen. To free him from his fear. To be freed from his fear. Just free him from his fear. I didn't even hear what he had to say because I wouldn't trust anything. This man was his whole body. I've never seen that on television. They calm that down, give you something, take a shot, something. Thank you, Sassy. Have a peaceful sleep. I'm gonna have one. Linda, just hanging there, Linda. Just when you think I'm on here, just take a peep. Yeah, that if it's hard to listen, if it's a hard listen, Elena, turn it off. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Don't let that enter your energy wave. Energy. We've got an energy. What can we call that? Our song. Don't get that into your song. Don't let this is gonna be our song. Yeah, your energy field, your biofield. Yeah, don't know. And just after you've turned it off, you turn the channel, girl. And after you turn it off, just take your hands and just clear your field. Go up, just like you're reaching up and snatching something, just like you're wiping walls down. Just wipe like you're wiping walls down. This is energy medicine, y'all. Vibrational science, they call it. It works. Just cast it down. If you can cast it down outside the ground, that's better. But if you have to do your floor, just sweep your floor later or something. Just wash the floor. Just ground and ground yourself. Yeah, I had to. Oh yeah, JD Vance is quiet. He's waiting. He think he's gonna get a turn. He thinks the old Hellraiser is gonna fall over dead anytime soon. He's not. No, I ain't looking. Not with the doctors he have keeping him alive. Hmm. No, poor people aren't suffering because of rich people. Poor people are suffering because here of not knowing what the rich people know. And it is cultural and it's classist, economic classist, it's casteist. You know, the United States has we have a class system that's damn near a caste system. And before Civil Rights Act was passed in 64, didn't go into effect until 65, we had a caste system. And it's not spoken of, but that's what it is, just like over there in India or South Africa. And what's happening looks like certain folks are trying to put that system back in place, but no one ever speaks of it. But that's what the hell it is. Um, and the way we outdo it is through using our energy fields, using our breath exercises, listening to sound healings. We stay out of the matrix, even if it's for a few minutes. Just get the hell out for about 15 minutes so you don't get pulled and sucked in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. People are like that. If not just from everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Be well. Talk later, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, this and it's coming out, Linda. It's all coming out. But you don't spend too much time on it either. I mean, it's one thing to like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it is one thing, but you can't go 2, 3, 4 hours of the same negative shit. I don't care what it is. Okay, they've got Sasha Riley. Okay, who's Sasha Riley? I just did a quick who, what, when, where, why. Okay, fine. I don't need to know anymore. May the blessings be. May the goddess bless him in some kind of way and get this shit resolved. And I let it go. Uh, oh, really, Linda? I did not know. I said he was laying low. That's, yeah, withdrawing, laying low. No, they're not getting any reparations. They still try to figure out how to do the job. Oh, and see, this is the thing. And here's what's happened now that all these DEI women and blacks are out. White men can't get no job. They can't get a job. They can't get those jobs. Can't. Can't do them. I don't know what it is. Don't want to. And see, that's this not wanting to. This is what they oh God, when he fired all those 350 melanated women, thousands, that hit my area hard. Even though the mayor, not the mayor, I'm sorry, governor, Wes Moore created. Well, he offered his state jobs, and I'm quite sure he tapped the mayor on the shoulder and said, "Brandon, these people need jobs," because he was inviting them in. They had a job fair thing. I don't know how that worked. I don't know, but we can't pay anything like a federal job in D.C. They made 2, 3 times what we make here, unless there's some special dispensation or compensation. But I haven't heard anything since. And I really haven't heard anybody who was out of a job, but because most of those folks are in the D.C. area and Northern Virginia. or down in closer to DC. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody's there to train him. No, I didn't hear that. Arrest him for what? Doing his job? Oh my God! No, no, Linda, I did not hear that. Let me know. They're not going to arrest him. They're harassing him. He's got. What did they say? He's on notice. Oh, so he's such a criminal. You're gonna put him on notice. You're gonna get your asses sued. And what did they say? If they come for him, the lemon drops and lemon heads are going for him, and they consist of lawyers. A lot of them are lawyers. Hmm. Big time corporate and criminal lawyers. What do they know? Hmm. Let me see. Let me look real quick if I see anything arresting Don Lemon. No, they put him on notice. Who did that? Was that Bondi or I think that was Bondi. Oh God. Let me see if I can find it. Don Lemon arrested. Mm-mm. And they're gonna watch all the arrested people too now. Mm-hmm. Oops. Oops. Arrested with 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. No, MAGA calls for Don Lemon's arrest under FACE Act. No, he was. That's no. MAGA can sit down. Nobody's listening to them anymore. What is the FACE Act at Minnesota Church? MAGA activists were calling for the arrest of the journalist Don Lemon over his part in a protest at a Minnesota church on Sunday. Did you notice that his part? I saw that man was not a part. They are trying to push him into the anti-protesters group when he was there covering the damn story. But what is this? This is Yahoo. Yahoo, where'd you get this story? In the Independent. Okay, this comes from the Independent. So now the thing is they're all now he's got all the mainstream media or corporate media is saying that Don Lemon joined the group. He didn't join the group and he wasn't there by himself. He had a crew, of course, his usual crew, cameramans, producer, tech people. No, he was not there alone. And this comes from that interview he did with that man who was the pastor of that church. The group stormed into city's church. Okay, well, this was before Don got there. hmm Because when Don got there, no one was outside. They had to go inside. His part in the protest. He didn't have a part in the protest. And so you have to really be mindful about what you read. You've got to know, and you have to be mindful also of the semantics of the situation. What is the image that's being created? Is it real? They're talking about AI. AI is not doing all this lying and bullshit. And why am I reading this? Because I was going to read cards and then get off the phone. Okay, hold on. Moving right along, yeah. So yeah, no, he's not. They're calling for his arrest. On what? On what? No, he even met some folks outside. They tipped him out to where the church was. They had there was a MAGA guy, MAGA pastors in the church. That's what this shit is all about. That's all it's all about. Lemon also spoke to one of the church's pastors who claimed the activists had not been willing to discuss their concerns with him. No one's willing to talk. He said, I had to take care of my church and my family, asking the reporter to go. Please go. Well, that was your shot right there to tell the reporter what you needed to say. Lemon noted in his report that police officers had waited outside the church but made no move to intervene to keep the peace, of course. All right, enough of that. What is this? Freedom of access to clinic. Oh, shit. What? What the hell is this? That's a church. It's not a spot. No, anyway, that you can't keep people out of church. Moving right along. Why was Pootie with Trump today? Why is Pootie always with Trump? You mean what lies did they tell each other today? Mm-hmm. No, then that MAGA just wants. We're not doing shit. MAGA wants to arrest Don Lemon under the Fact Act, which makes no sense. Yeah, and you can tell these people are not lawyers. They do not understand the law. They don't even know how to read it. Um, the Fact Act, they weren't supposed to go inside the entryway. Don was following the people after they had gotten there. He didn't even. You did all you saw was the entrance in snow. You didn't know if you didn't know there was somebody in that church. You never know. What was behind? What is behind? What the hell am I looking at now? Wait a minute. Now you're getting ready to throw me off. All right. Okay. All right. So why was Pootie and Head Creep? Pootie and Trumpy. Trumpy and Pootie. What's going on with Pootie Trump? Pootie Trump. Why were they meeting today? Oh hell! What the hell did happen? Trump had done something. I caught your ass. I know you sold that oil. I know that was supposed to have been for me. Pootie says to put up a dump. Calm down. We can get through this. They're the fumes. Is the whole toxic situation. They were putting on a show. They're gonna have a ball. I think they're gonna go party. They gotta calm down. Wait a minute. They've got to calm down. They're in their fields. They had a bit of an argument today. But see, look at this. Look at this. Do you see this? We'll get past this. Don't worry. Here, have one of these jellies. It'll be all right. Yeah. I got your favorite vodka. I don't know. It's just rolling out of my mind. It's just rolling. Yes. Yes. I didn't. I mean, I don't even want to get there. I'm not going to. It's too late for me to have that thought right now, Linda. It's too daggone late in the evening. And I'm going to clear out of here, folks. It was so sweet talking to you. I'm sorry I missed Camilio this and Theo this evening. They might be on this. They might be on their own channels right about now. I'll catch up. It was a pleasure, my dear ones. Until the next time, I'll see you then. All right. Much love.